Right, so I need to go quickly grab something, but while I do, let's find ourselves in Shavasana, so lying down on our back, either staring at the ceiling or closing our eyes. Okay, we should all be in Shavasana, laying down. So breathe in and out like normal. Breathe in, and we drop our head to the left, taking 4 counts to do so. So breathing in and 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, back up inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale back up, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do one more time, dropping down, head down to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale down to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale comes back up. Now we're going to grab one leg in. Grabbing the back of our hamstring, trying to keep our head and shoulders down, giving it a little stretch to begin with. Twisting our ankles as well, starting clockwise. As we change our breath, we change the direction. You might find that you have quite a bit of a bend in the knee. But that is because of how tight your hamstrings are. Certainly mine are, especially in the morning as well, which doesn't really help. Trying to keep our other leg down while we do this. And we'll bring it back down. Now I'm going to lift up our right leg, same thing. Grab the back of our hamstring, keep our head and shoulders down, twisting out our ankle. And as we change our breath, we change direction of which way our ankle is turning. And we'll put it back down. Now we're going to tuck both our knees in, rolling out our spine. Change your breath, change your direction. Make sure we massage our back out really nicely. Get it nice and warm. And when you're ready, you drop your legs down to the side of your choice. Pick yourself up and come up to a seated position. Just switch it back to Facebook so we can see if we're good. Okay. Always good to make sure that we're still connected. Inhale, arms come above head. Exhale, stretch down to the left. Inhale, back up to the center. This time exhaling to the right. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, micro back bend. Come back up. One more time. Bring your hands down. Inhale, arms come above head. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, come back up to the center. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, micro back bend. And hands to heart center. And now is a little back bend, so now we're going to do a little forward fold. So we're going to scooch on back a little bit. Inhale, arms come overhead. Try and keep your legs crossed. Crisscross applesauce, as my instructor would say. And we're just going to hinge at the hips and just do a little forward fold. Try to keep a straight back. You might only be up here, for instance, or you could be all the way down here. It all depends on your flexibility. It's good to do a little forward bend after doing a back bend. And then we're going to roll our way back up before we lift our arms up and come back down once more. So you can reach a little bit further this time. Before we slowly scooch ourselves back up again. Then we're going to inhale, exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, arms come back up. Exhale, cactus arms again. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, one more time, cactus arms. Good. And back up. Now, we're going to move into cat-cow. If your knees are talking to you today, you can do it seated, which is we inhale, chest comes up, head comes up, shoulders away from the ears, micro back bend. Exhale, round everything, shoulders come up, head comes down, chin tuck to chest. Tuck the chest. If you're going to do the more traditional cat-cow, we are going to find ourselves, we're going to lean on our left side, bring our legs around, with our wrists stacked over shoulders, hips stacked over knees, and I'm going to move my mat this way to make sure we have good form. So, just a little bit. As I say, you want shoulders stacked over wrists, hips stacked over knees. And we're going to inhale, lift our bum up, lift our chest up, lift our head up, try and keep our shoulders away from the ears. We're going to exhale, round. Inhale, come back up. This position is cow position. Exhale, round. This is cat position. We're going to do this a few more times. Cat cows are pretty important for what we're going to do. It's a fantastic warm-up. You may find that we do cat cows a lot. But cat cows, you'll find in almost every yoga practice. They are just too good of a warm-up. If we can put yoga postures into positions, cat cow would definitely be S tier. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, round. So we'll do a couple more of these. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, round. One more time, inhale, come up. And exhale, round. From here, we're going to tuck our toes under, lift our knees up and lift ourselves back, ensuring we have a straight back, bending the knees for downward facing dog. You may want to pedal up your feet here. Engage that core, try and get that back nice and straight. From there, we're going to walk our way up to our hands, forward fold, lift ourselves halfway up to palms to shins, and exhale, round. From here, we're going to inhale, come all the way up, arms from above head, exhale, hands to heart center.
So from here, we're going to do a half sun salutation. A, inhale, arms come above head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, lift, make sure our back is nice and straight, shoulder back, balance a cup of tea on it. Exhale around. Then we're going to slowly inhale, come up. Arms come above head. Exhale, hands to heart center. Grab some water, make sure we're always drinking where we can. Good morning, everyone in the chat. Right, so I'm going to do a full sun salutation, but we're going to do it modified. Make sure we're nice and warmed up. So inhale and arms come above head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms come above, halfway up. Exhale, round to the point that you plant your palms down, step one foot back, then the other to a high plank position. From here, we're going to gently lower ourselves all the way down to the ground. Then we're going to pick ourselves up ever so slightly, try not to use our hands too much to support us, for Bhujangadasana, or Cobra Pose. And exhale, down. From here, we're going to lift ourselves up, tuck our toes under, lift ourselves up for downward facing dog. Before we slowly walk our way up to our palms, going up halfway, exhale round, for slowly coming up, inhale, arms come above head, exhale, hands to heart center. Now we're going to do a full sun salutation. Inhale, arms come above head, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up, exhale, plant our hands to the ground, either step back or lightly hop back into chaturanga. So we want to make sure our shoulders are stacked with our wrists, lowering ourselves down, we're untucking our toes and lifting ourselves up for upward facing dog. For tucking our toes under and moving back into downward facing dog. Then we're going to either walk or lightly hop to the front, well, between our hands, come halfway lift, exhale around, before we slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Arms come above head, exhale, hands to heart center. From here we can find mountain pose. Make sure our shoulders are away from the ears, knees have a micro bend, feet are either together or shoulder width apart, palms facing up, neutral pelvis, neutral spine, standing there either looking at a focal point in the room or closing our eyes, whichever is better. And this is a good time if you want to take a drink as well. It's a great time. So next, we're going to be moving on our variation of sun salutation, B. So to do this, we're going to start off in chair pose. Chair pose is a squat, but we're going to hold it. So, when we chair pose or squat, our feet can either be neutral or they can be slightly out. As long as we're not doing this, then that's just looking goofy at that point. Then when we bend down, we're going to keep our back straight. Engaging the core will help that a lot. Make sure our knees are not caving in or splaying out. And when we go down, we're not going down like this or like this. We're pretending we're sitting down, engaging the core, keeping that straight spine, lifting arms above our head. From the side angle, you can see back is straight, core is engaged, knees all splayed out. Feet are slightly out, but that's okay. And that's how we do the perfect squat. To practice, you can grab a chair and you just practice sitting down, because believe it or not, when you sit down, you are doing a squat. So from here, we're going to squat. or chair pose. I'm going to hold this for a few counts. Making sure we breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Come halfway up. Exhale. Round. To the point that we plant our hands down. Feet come back. And we go down into chaturanga. From here we'll untuck our toes. Go up to upward facing dog. Before tucking our toes under, go down to downward facing dog. This time we'll lift up our right leg, put it in between our hands, left leg spins out and lift ourselves up. I have to switch sides. So it should be like this. We want to heel to arch alignment. Wait, I had it right the first time. What am I doing? I said right leg, didn't I? Yeah, sorry, this is right. Heel to arch alignment. It's hard to, with bloody cameras everywhere. Right, so, from here, we're going to encourage our hips forward, but we're not going to force it. If you can't encourage your hips forward, you can bring your foot close to the edge of the mat, which will actually help so much. We want to keep our knees and toes aligned and pointing in the same direction. Make sure our knees do not go over our toes. Then we just lift up our arms as so. This is warrior one. From here, we're going to keep our toes out, bring this back in, encourage our hips facing towards your screens, and we're going to keep our knees and toes forward, arms comes up, exhale down for warrior two. And then we're going to bend down, tucking our chin under, looking up towards our palm of our hands. Or the back of our hands. Before we assist ourselves by going back, straightening our leg and bending backwards, sitting our right arm out for reverse warrior. And we'll come back to warrior two. Then we're gonna put our foot back out again and back to warrior one. And then we're gonna bring ourselves back down, putting our feet back. If we just swap sides. Now I'm going to do another cycle. So, chaturanga, untuck our toes, lift ourselves up for upward facing dog, tucking our toes over for downward facing dog. This time we lift up our left leg to the sky and bring it between our palm of our hands, twisting out our right foot, lifting ourselves up to the heel to arch alignment. Again, we're going to encourage our hips facing forward, facing the same direction as the knee. Oops, go away. Okay. Thank you. Anyway, so encourage our hips forward. If you can't, you can bring your foot out a little bit. And, that threw me off, sorry. Then we're going to lift our arms up. For warrior one. From there, we're going to face this direction Put this foot back, still bending into the pose, lifting our arms up, heels to the toes and knees facing the same direction, facing down our arm for warrior 2. It doesn't like the word warrior, does it?
Go ahead.
Stop, please.
Okay.
Siri always wants to make sure I know what I'm doing. But I'm good. Anyway, from here we're going to bend down, lifting our hand up, tuck our chin under, look up in that direction. Before we do the same thing, lift ourselves back for reverse warrior. And then we go back to warrior 2. Put our foot back out a bit, facing forward for warrior 1. And we're gonna come down, back to our lunge position, put our feet back, before we go down into chaturanga, untuck our toes, up for upward facing dog. Tuck our toes back under, down for downward facing dog. Then we're gonna either roll or lightly hop to our hands before going halfway lift. Exhale round, and inhale, come up to chair pose. Then we can come all the way up, hands to heart center, relax in Tadasana, maybe grab some water. Whew, good job, guys. Credit has to go to Siri as well. That was quite tough. Once we've all hydrated ourselves, we can meet in mountain pose. From here, we're gonna inhale, hands come above head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, round to the point you can step back into high plank, dropping your knees down before we fall into a child's pose. From here we come back up to tabletop position before we lean onto our side, bringing our feet around to a seated position. Before we go down onto our backs. Now we're here for our peak pose. We're going to start off in bridge. Inhale. Keep your shoulders and head down. I would watch you before you attempt doing this pose. So, be as close as you can to your sit bones, palms facing down. Inhale, lift up vertebrae by vertebrae. While exhaling, coming down. So that means we're just all together. Set one, inhale, lift ourselves up vertebrae by vertebrae. Hold. Exhale, come back down. If this is where you're at today, I recommend going no further. So we're going to do another set. Inhale, lift ourselves up, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up. Before we exhale, come back down. And again, together, inhale, come up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Hold. Exhale, come down. We're going to do this one more time. Inhale, come up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Exhale, come down. So now we're going to try our peak pose. I'm not even sure whether I can do this 100%. Depends on how you feel today. I do not recommend trying this if you do have severe back problems. But we're going to try wheel pose, or at least half wheel pose. You might not go to the full expression. We'll see how it goes. So we're going to inhale, come up. To the point, make sure we're all tucked back. Palms come behind shoulders. See how far we can lift ourselves up and put our head back. Okay. And then come back down. I don't know how well that looked or how well it went. I think I did about half a wheel pose. But yeah, that is the peak pose. You're more than welcome to carry on trying for a bit if you want to. It's good to experiment. But I might not quite have the flexibility. But if you guys manage to get into that pose, excellent job. I think I was halfway there. But it all takes practice. Practice makes perfect, right? Anyway, we're going to find ourselves in a seated position, bringing our legs back around one more time for a child's pose again. We've got to take a forward bend after taking a back bend. And then we're going to come back up to tabletop position, tucking our toes under. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, wait, what am I doing? Sorry, inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, bring it where your right hand is for lizard pose. Stretching out our hip flexors a little bit. So our right foot should be right of our right hand. And then we're going to bring it back. Back to downward facing dog. This time left leg comes up. Exhale, bring it to the left of your left hand, and my camera fell. Oops, a daisy. We're back. We're back. Phones are not reliable things. Anyway, where were we? We were in lizard pose, right? This is where we are. I guess we've held it for quite a long time now, so we're going to bring it back to downward facing dog. Then we're going to drop our knees down, back into one more child's pose. Before we come back up again. Forward onto our sit bones, bring ourselves around. Let me move my mat back to where we were. Then we're going to roll back down to lie down, tucking our knees to our chest, rolling out our spine again. Much needed massage. After a very challenging peak pose today. I even challenged myself with that one. I'm not quite there yet. But yoga is a journey, and it all takes practice. No one is perfect. From here, after we roll out our back, we're going to bring our arms to the side, drop it over to the right, looking over to our left. You want a deeper stretch, or you can look towards your palm, your right side, sorry. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, drop to the left. Again, you can look towards your knees or away from your knees, depending on if you want a deeper twist or not. Inhale, bring your knees back down, up to center. Exhale, Shavasana. So, if you want to, you can stay here. Or if you want any other asana, you can do so. Maybe you want to do a bit of yogi bicycles. I do, certainly. Get my core up. Fortify ourselves into Shavasana. Surrendering to the weight of your mat, relaxing. Slowly closing our eyes. Wrists facing up, shoulders away from the ears. Listen to the sound of music or to nature. Failure should be our teacher, not our undertaker. Failure is delay, not defeat. It is a temporary detour, not a dead end. Failure is something we can avoid only by saying nothing, doing nothing, and being nothing. By Dennis Waitley. And from Ellen DeGeneres, when you take risks, you learn that there will be times when you succeed and there will be times when you fail. And both are equally important. It's failure that gives you the proper perspective on success. And then finally, quotes from Winston Churchill. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. And success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Always keep in mind that it's not about trying and messing it up or failing, it's about the courage to try. The only time where you truly fail is when you stop. No matter what happens, if you continue and you fight on, you will 100% find success. Start to picture your surrounding room, knowing that success for you is always around the corner. We're going to gently bring back the awareness by wiggling fingers and toes, gently rocking the head side to side. From there, we're going to bring in your one knee and then the other knee, dropping to the side of your choice in a fetal position, taking this time for yourself. And only once you're ready, you can begin to slowly lift yourself up to a seated position with arms coming above head. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you for taking this time and allowing me to share your yoga journey with you. The light in me honors the light that shines in every one of you. Namaste. Right, thank you guys for joining the stream. I will be streaming a more relaxing time on Friday. Keep sharing the stream around so people can take advantage. I want to set a goal, try and reach 200 likes and follows by the end of May. So we're gonna make that our target. So let's all work together and let's try and make it happen. Thank you so much again, guys, for joining me in my stream. I hope that the exercise benefited you. And I'm still not the perfect yoga instructor yet, so we're all learning together. And I think that's the best type of learning is when we do it together. Anyway, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and a comment, and I will see you all on Friday.